In October 2022, I discovered that everything I thought was true was wrong. I found out that stained glass, the impressive, intricate, masterful craft I admired so much, was accessible. Literally. I was 1 metro ride away from my first class. So yeah, I went. I struggled my way through the Spanish language tutorial, I made my first cuts, and I built a small piece, this ghost witch character that accidentally looks like it's wearing sunglasses. I was hooked. So I went back and I made a dragon wing, and a Superman piece, and a semi-abstract eye thing. And then I stopped. I stopped making anything for a whole freaking year. My tools went to live in storage boxes while I moved from temporary accommodation to temporary accommodation. Fast forward to today. It's 2024, a whole year and a half after my first stained glass class. I've worked on countless patterns while I waited for the real thing. And then, the day finally came. Today's story doesn't go as planned. No, today's story started wonky, ends wonky, but I can promise you, we have fun all the way through. I got the goods. Hey Key, it's a box. It's a box. Okay. First item, safety glasses. You like this? Yeah. Oh, cool. You can adjust the size of these things. All right. Do I look like a stained glass artist yet? Very excitingly, I can see some glass sheets right here. These are really small, but first, we've got the grinder. Oh, that's right. The grinder came with an offer where they also ship you 500 grams of scrap glass. So this is my extra bits of glass. I'm very curious to see what colors they seem to have given me. I don't really know how to install this, but we have the splash guard right here, which I think goes behind there. This is the actual grinder bit, and then this, I don't know what it's used for. Okay. All right, and this you open up, and here's the section where you put in the water. Wow, this is so exciting. I have my own glass grinder now. I'm really excited to get this going. But first, I'm gonna need to open my glass package and see what I have to even grind. Ooh, hello. Okay, excuse me. Oh, I thought this was like a fully opaque black, but it's slightly translucent and it's more of a marble red thing. Very, very moody. It feels very thick as well. That's so cool. Then what do we get? This kind of beigey one. It's beautiful. I love it when it's not just like one straight color, but you've got like swirls and interesting things happening in the glass. That's gorgeous. That's almost opaque. Beautiful. And then we have this clear textured glass. Very pretty. Oh, I love this one. Okay, this one just looks like a winter's day. Again, almost fully opaque, but with beautiful swirls. It reminds me of a frosty winter morning. Okay, and now let's move on to the pièce de résistance. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! Beautiful! Okay, that's gorgeous, number one. This sort of beautiful orangey yellow one right here. Ah, look at this red. Okay, so this is a thing with buying online. Oh, is that normal? Oh, I feel like this is gonna crack like crazy. Yeah, this looks like it's got some structural integrity problems here. I think this is gonna crack very, very easily. Okay, I'll have to see about this one. It's got some beautiful streaks in it, but I couldn't go to the shop in person. I couldn't choose like the exact section that they would cut off, so I have very few streaks actually. It's almost a fully red piece. So that's a bit of a shame, but... And then this guy is just a beautiful turquoise blue. No, baby, you don't need to smell all the bits. Ok. Ok, bah va falloir continuer maintenant. Va falloir continuer. This guy's gonna be tough because he's so thick. But we can do it, we can do it. We can do it. I'm remembering this now. You need to really hold your cutter perpendicular to your surface, otherwise it doesn't really score. But now you can see there's this gorgeous score line. Can you tell? Yeah, you can tell right here. Okay, let's take this lovely tool. Yes. Oh my god, it's so satisfying. Now let's move on to textured glass. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Ooh. Pretty clean, pretty clean. I should probably be wearing my goggles. I'm gonna put that on right now. Just for safety, you know, but... Yes. Yep. And this is why we wear goggles. That went everywhere. I start off by kind of pulling across like the score line that I've made. I am pulling on that a little bit, and then I can tap just to reinforce a little bit the tension. This one is a little tricky, huh? It's not letting itself get pulled quite so easily. All right, I did it. I will definitely have to, did I cut myself? I will definitely have to even out these lines with my grinder, but I have a grinder now, so it's okay, I can totally do that. Yeah, so this is what it looks like when you're cutting glass. And this is the happy dance I do every single time. There's nothing to it but to do it. Okay. This is working so well. It's beautiful. Yay. Okay. I need to adjust an angle a little bit. Let me show you. So compared to my pattern right here, this little corner here is a little too pointy. I'm just gonna flatten it out a little, and then it should be basically the right size. Can I just say, this is the coolest thing. I'm just having a really cozy Sunday and getting back into stained glass for the first time in a year. It was one thing to cut the pieces and like, that was a little bit difficult, but now that I'm using my grinder for the first time, it's working, and it's working so well. I can tell this is a brand new grinder bit because, oh my god, it's so fast. And yeah, I'm starting to put the pieces together, like the pieces of my puzzle are coming together and they're fitting, and it's so cool, like, I also really tried to make this a low stakes project because I kept waiting and waiting and waiting to get started on any stained glass project because I was like, first I had the really good excuse of, oh, I don't have any tools, and then I got the tools and I was like, still not making anything. And I think it's just fear of failure, and like, I just wanted to make things perfectly, but like, I've decided this first project is not going to be perfect, and it's fine. It's totally fine because I, first of all, am a beginner. I did 3 projects a whole year ago, so it's not going to be perfect. Even if I try my darndest, it's never going to be like perfectly amazing. However, done is better than perfect, and currently doing is bringing me a lot of joy. So I'm just really excited, and I can't believe I can do this in my house. Okay, I have a few tools, but really, it's fine. I just need a tiny work workstation. I can't really lift this because there's water in here. I just have this small machine and it does all the things I need it to do. But yeah, right now I'm just having the coziest time, just chilling with my glass, grinding it down to the perfect shape. I'm just existing and it's great. Y'all, I have some bad news. I can't finish the piece today. I can't finish the floating cat for a very simple reason. Actually, in my last video, I showed you me making this piece, right? The 666 for 666 subscribers. I ended up making this faster than the floating cat because I wanted to get it done as fast as possible. So in the timeline, I foiled the floating cat first, then this, and then I finished this one with the soldering and everything. It turns out this is a little bit flimsy. The copper foil has pretty much lifted in certain areas, which I feared / expected. Basically, I can actually show you the state of this copper foil. So this is the original copper foil that I bought a million years ago, a year and a half ago maybe. And yeah, like I said, it's been in storage for a long time and I think it's oxidized. It's all black and dusty and... Do you want to catch it? My cat's trying to catch it. Hello? Do you want to catch it? Long story short, it's old and I think has oxidized. Therefore, it's not really sticking to the glass. I don't think this is through any fault of my own because this lifting can also happen if you don't clean the glass properly, because then there's glass debris and maybe some oil left over on it. I don't think this is the case because I really thoroughly washed every piece of the 666. All that to say, the floating cats that I previously foiled using this, I need to refoil. I did them so carefully, I'm gonna have to redo it, which is gonna take some time and won't be done in this video. This is a bit of a unsatisfying ending to the vlog perhaps, but that's just the reality of it. I expected my tools to be sort of on the iffy side after spending so long in boxes, and indeed they were. Not all of them though. I think that my glass cutter is actually perfectly fine. I had some issues cutting at the beginning, but I think that's probably down to my technique being a little off. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video to hopefully see me complete this floating cat piece, and I will keep you updated in the meantime. Bye!